Hello and welcome to Reader's Retreat. I'm Paul, and this is April wrap up. I have read 10 books, and in April, of course, I didn't get one of them done into Goodreads and stuff until today, but I did finish it yesterday, so it still counts. Since yesterday was still April. Anyway, let me make some room because we're going to need some room here. I want this one on the bottom. And I'm probably going to mess it up. I want to go first because I want it on the bottom of this pile so it won't be awkward. Okay, the first book I'm going to show is Pulp Reality. It is done by Charles Millhouse, and he calls his stuff Stormgate Publishing. And I think I gave this a 3, maybe a 4. I can't remember. And then again, uh, but it's still a good read for an independent authors, because there's a bunch of them in here. I don't know how many, but there is a bunch of different authors in here. Let's see, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 7 authors and one, two, three, six, seven, 8 artists. Now, some of the artists might be authors. I don't know. So, but that's what you see how big that book was. That's why I wanted it on the bottom. The one I got done with last night and didn't get to it till today to put it in Goodreads and stuff is Song of Susanna. This is the 6th book of the Dark Tower series, and I'm still enjoying this series. If you haven't read this series, you need to read it. Uh, and like I said, there's a lot of people that didn't like the first book of the series, The Gunslinger. I enjoyed it. And now another one I just read and enjoyed. I can't remember what I gave this one. It was the book one of the Mortal Instruments, City of Bones, and I did enjoy that. So I know I enjoyed it, and but I can't remember if I gave it a 4 or 5. Then another one that I enjoyed was Kathy Reich's Cold Bones, and this was awesome. I always loved Kathy Reich's writing. Uh, this one here uh, just kept me on the edge of my seat, just like all of her books does. So there's that one. Uh, Another book is a Christian nonfiction by Jimmy Swaggart, The World, the Flesh, and the Devil. I really enjoyed this. I can't remember if I gave that a 4 or 5, but I know it's one of them. And so if you want to read something like this, go for it. Uh, Another one is Spider's Revenge, which is Jennifer Estep, and I believe this is the 5th book of the Elemental Assassins. And this book just that series is getting better and better and better. Just like Dark Tower series. Now, this is here, I believe, was a buddy read, and I gave it a 4. I would give this one a 4. It's Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, and because I always give it a 4 because I always feel like she left something out of it. If she did or not, I don't know, but that's the way I feel. So if you like classics, Frankenstein is the way to go. Then I read a Stephen King book, another one, The Cycle of the Werewolf. And there's a lot of people didn't know he even wrote a werewolf book, but it's also a movie called Silver Bullet. And I can say that the book and the movie was different. So, but I really enjoyed the book, uh, and I enjoyed the movie. I'm not going to say one is better than the other because that is a thin book. And this is the fifth book of the Dark Tower series and this I gave a five. I know I gave this one a five. I mean, there ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. This here was a five. So that's my April wrap up. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. I guess nine books. Sorry, I read nine books in April, not 10. My bad. And so you guys have a good one, and I'll be talking to everybody at a later date.